Hello. एक आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
The girl again, which is weird because they got 2 trophies for finishing that invitation chapter, and just for something I honestly don't know.
हाँ जी। मर्डर साइट पे वापस जाना था। आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story. I was making my way deeper into the story. The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
अरे ये सीन तो हम कर चुके हैं, ये क्यों दोबारा कर रहे हैं?
I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel.
चला तो गया था मैं।
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me. victim's heart was the key.
Stepping to the murder site, I felt it hanging in the air. A meaning. The violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
हैं? नहीं नहीं, मतलब एक वो वाला पार्ट था जो टनल से हम छूट के आते हैं ना, ये सब तो न्यू है। वर्ड ऑफ गन, ऑप्शन आ रहा है पिक करने का। check करें।
The station had changed. I was closer now.
अच्छा मैं यहाँ पहुँच गया। यहाँ पे स्विच लाइट का ऑप्शन है, which would not make any difference. बट हमें जाना वही है, शायद यही जाना है हमें आगे।
Writer, I write. Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of the dark place. I can't forget this. Don't you fucking forget this. I'm in the dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true. Make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things out there, wanting to stop me, to devour me, become me. Oh no.
Parliament Tower, our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Parliament Station. वही तो जगह है ये। ले ही लिया था। यहाँ पे वो वाली एक्को थी शायद से। थोड़ा और अंधेरा कर देते, बहुत ज्यादा दिख रहा है। यहाँ पे हम आए थे ना, ऊपर चढ़ रहे थे, हमें कहीं और जाने की जगह नहीं मिल रही थी। एको तो ये रही, बट इसका डार्क वाला एरिया कहाँ है? एक सीढ़ियाँ चढ़ी थी हमने जहाँ से हम उस बोर्ड के पास पहुँचे थे। ऑन स्क्रीन कीबोर्ड है क्या भाई के पास? इसका डार्क वाला एरिया कहाँ है? यार काकू देखोगे ये वाला एको इन फ्रंट ऑफ एलेक्स केसी या कोल्ड केस बैनर इसका डार्क वाला पार्ट क्यों नहीं मिल रहा है? यहाँ पे भी एक क्वेश्चन मार्क है जो मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या इंटरैक्ट करके हटेगा। एक सेकंड दो। येलो तो नहीं कह सकते, वाइट है, वाइट बैनर है। इट्स अ कोल्ड डे इन हेल इनिशिएशन। क्या होता स्टोरी में आगे बढ़ने से हो अभी हो ही ना। मैं देख लेता हूँ। ये कहाँ चढ़ गया? लाल वाली काली
Rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin like tattoos. Bruises in my soul.
Last, पता नहीं।
Scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling. And I never stopped drinking.
ठीक है भाई, just tell me you had a drinking problem.
Weak.
इस मैप पे Echoes of Draft KC Billboard, पता नहीं यहाँ पे ड्राफ्ट 7 out of 10, 2 out of 6, 4 out of 14, पता नहीं।
Alan Wake.
Time to go to the Parliament Tower. कहाँ है हमारा घर? ये Parliament Station. Parliament Tower ये रोड पे तो जाए। लाइट ले लूँ जाके, जस्ट इन केस आगे जरूरत पड़े। This is our point जहाँ हमें proceed करना है। थोड़ा सा explore कर लेते हैं right
The
side।
payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? Did you make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Conversation हो गई conversation। अब नहीं उठाएगा, वो सिक्का नहीं है हमारे पास डालने के लिए। Talk show studio। Exactly question mark पे खड़ा हूँ। Word of fix। Thank you। अब एक क्वेश्चन मार्क यहाँ पे बचा है। Then we can go to the Parliament Tower. हाँ यार मैंने करी थी अभी खाना खाने से पहले। ये तो भर तो ये ऐसे जाता है ऐसे, तो रेड नहीं रह रही है ना ये सब चीजें मेरे अंदर। चुप हो जाओ। अभी करता हूँ बस पार्लियामेंट टावर में घुस जाऊँ, एलिस की जरा थोड़ी अपडेट ले लूँ कि वो छोड़ के चली गई हमें। बिल्कुल स्टार्टिंग अपने इसी एलिस से हुई है। कुछ तो बता दे। एरोस हट गए। एक और वर्ड ऑफ एक्स। ये कहाँ से एग्जिट लिया? वहीं से ही कहीं से एग्जिट लिया। अच्छा वहां से घूम के हमने वो डोर खोला और अब यहाँ पे आ गए। वहां से गए थे, यहाँ पे डोर था, यहाँ से आ गए। Damn, that's crazy. एक सेकंड देना। एक ट्रॉफी थी फ्लेयर वाली जो मेरे को सोच रहा हूँ कि मैं कर लूँ। यूज अ हैंड फ्लेयर टू एस्केप एन एनिमी ग्रैपल। ये हो पाएगी? ये तो गायब ही हो गए। मारने के लिए आगे आ रहा था, ये तो गायब ही हो गए। तो एक और एक हुआ है यहाँ पे।
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
ये एक्स की बात क्यों कर रहा है? एक्स तोड़ देती वो हमारी। ये लिफ्ट जो तुमने अपने आप खोली है ना, भाई बढ़िया सी फीलिंग नहीं आ रही। आज तक कभी कुछ अच्छा नहीं हुआ लिफ्ट में। उधर मुंह करके खड़ा होता हूँ। हाँ इसलिए उधर वो करके खड़ा था. Ha, ha, ha. Gotcha.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens. Alice! Alice!
मेरा घर है, you get out.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice,
Big photos for exhibition.
this is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
कि यहाँ का मैप नहीं है हमारे पास.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Your dog scribblety focal point of the dark place. Part 1.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Let's see. भाई कितनी रियल लग रही है. कह रही तो मेरे को लग रहा है असली वही शूट हुआ होगा.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew.
पूरी देखनी है क्या? आपने इतने सारे बार क्यों लिखा है ये चीज? जरा नोज ब्लो
I'm
करते
calling
जाते
this exhibit The Dark Place.
हाँ हाँ
Alice.
वो तो मैं समझ गया ना.
Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
डीमन दीदी का फोन आया है. डीमन दीदी कह रही थी 15 मिनट में आ रही है. तो लुक फॉर एलिस ब्लॉक कर दिया जाएगा डीमन भाई को.
I couldn't force it open.
उसने बेसिकली यही बताया ना कि उसके साथ साथ क्या क्या हो रहा था, क्या क्या नहीं हो रहा था. तो उसने हर जगह कैमरे लगा दिए, मोशन सेंसर से लाइट फ्लैश ऑन कर दी. बट डार्क प्लेस उसके पीछे क्यों थी जब हम चले ही गए थे एलिस की जगह वहां पे? दोबारा देखनी पड़ेगी है.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
दीदी के पास आ गए अब हम. तो बेसिकली जो अभी हुआ है उन्होंने ये दिखाया कि स्क्रैच कैसे बना था. तो एलन ने अब अपनी स्टोरी लिख रहा होता है और स्टोरी लिखते 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 वो अपनी ही जगह स्टोरी में लिखते लिखते वो अपने ही जगह वापस पहुंच जाता है और उसको डार्क प्रेजेंस वो कर लेती है.
For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the dark place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the dark place to Bright Falls.
Yes. Fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
यही है ना एलेक्स केसी? एलेक्स
Mr.
केसी
Wake,
जो
Alan,
एलन वेक की बुक्स के
we've seen
कैरेक्टर
our
है.
share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
और ये तो कोइंसिडेंस होगा ना कि
I
इसका
think I
नाम भी
saw you.
एलेक्स केसी है और उसने भी अपने कैरेक्टर का नाम एलेक्स
Or a
केसी
vision
रखा
of you
होगा.
in the dark place.
क्योंकि वो तो स्टोरी
I
में
think you helped me reach out and escape somehow.
तो जो
With that in
एकोस
the
में दिखता है
story,
वो तो यही
Scratch would
बंदा
have
है.
edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. I feel bad for these guys.
अब इनको इससे क्या प्रॉब्लम है? छेड़ती रहती है ये चीजों को.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
मैनिफेस्टो है. बट सागा को तो उसने लिखा ही नहीं था. उसने एलेक्स केसी को लिखा था. तो वो ये है. बट उसने सागा को तोड़ना कहीं लिखा था. तो या तो सागा भी एक एलन वेक की तरह कैरेक्टर है. ये बड़ा कूल लगता है मेरे को. कॉफी भी चेंज हो जाता है. आज वो प्रोफाइलिंग करे थोड़ी सी. जैक गिलेनहॉल नहीं लग रहा.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
बहुत जोर से कहा ये prisoners वाला ही है Jake Gyllenhaal.
Wake has a double, Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here, in Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
क्या पता हमारे सामने जो बैठा हो वो स्क्रैच ही हो. सत्रह क्लूज.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
There's an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. Flashlight seems to weaken Taken. Fucking nightmare. From the bottom of the Cauldron Lake.
Last time, it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded.
The fuck?
The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
हेलो 5 मिनट दो.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
You can switch between Alan and Saga stories via the bucket in the janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Huh. Switch
able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me. I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it. The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
Part 1, goal, right.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time we wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our houseman, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
क्या आईडी चेंज करेगा? अरे मैं कर तो रहा हूँ, मैं भेज दूंगा स्क्रीनशॉट. आपको ये देखना, जैसे ही मैं X दबाऊंगा, ये कप नीचे आ जाएगा और इसके अंदर कॉफी फिल हो जाएगी.
इसके अंदर कॉफी फिल
तेरे नहीं कर.
शकल दिखाओ जी.
अब हम रियलिटी स्विच कर सकते हैं दोनों के
मेन पे तो कुछ नहीं आता ढंग का। गंदी बैंचो मेन
काकू,
आईडी तो गंदी आईडी होती
it's
है।
time to play Valorant.
It could not be opened on this.
रात में खेलेंगे दोबारा, ठीक है?
आईडी चेंज कर रहा हूँ भरत, मैं आजा मेरी आईडी से।
आ जा, पहले तो पार्टी ज्वाइन कर ले वरना पार्टी लीव हो जाएगी अगर दोनों सेम टाइम पे चलेगा तो। मजा आया बट एक नई चीज हो गई दोनों